Carolina? Why do I always end up having to rotate the thing down? Carolina does it again on home ice. They're now 6-0 on home ice in a phenomenal defensive effort, and it stands by what I said about game one. When Carolina plays Carolina Hurricanes hockey to the best of their ability, the Rangers so far have not been able to play with them. And this was a perfect example of Carolina Hurricanes hockey. You had good goaltending, they were forechecking hard, they were faster than the other team, and it was all game long. I think even when Carolina got hemmed in, it was them just withstanding the Rangers' pushes in this game. When the Rangers would come down and push, Carolina was able to hold them. And granted, the Rangers got a few chances, but that's where the goaltending comes into play. Like Auntie Ranta, because I'm not going to give him the Hurricane of the game. I've given it to him, I think, 3 times already. He probably, knocking on wood, probably will get it again at some point. And normally he would deserve it. And yeah, Auntie Ranta has come in. He's really just making that his net, and you love to see it. You do. I mean, I've loved the way watching Ranta play during this playoff run. I didn't watch a lot of the end of the regular season. I watched quite a few games this season, but 82 games was tough. But just from coming in after a little cold right into the playoffs, Ranta, he's just played absolutely phenomenal. I cannot praise Auntie Ranta enough. You know, Carolina comes in, they play great defensive hockey, but Ranta's why we won game one. He is. And in this game, he pitches a shutout. Like it's just yeah, he's a big part of why we won this game. I don't know if he's why we won because I feel like in general for all 3 periods, Carolina was the better team every period, which is what you want to see. You want to see Carolina play to their potential, play their best game they can, be fast, forecheck hard, hit hard, play defensive, be able to break the puck out pretty easily, not make broken plays when breaking out and when having the puck in the offensive zone. They weren't doing that. And they were breaking up the Rangers' play. The Rangers looked a lot like Carolina did in the first 2 periods of game one tonight. Carolina really has flipped the script in the last 4 periods and 4 minutes of this series so far. And it's just, you love to see it. You know, I mean, yeah, Carolina just absolutely amazing in this game. And what's impressive is, yeah, like I said, it's a really good sign because they're playing Carolina Hurricanes hockey and they're dominating the other team. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say dominating the Rangers. They definitely are good enough to be able to push Carolina, get their chances and everything. But Carolina, like, they really just, like, they can't really handle Carolina's forecheck. And not only that, Carolina's special teams actually won them this game. The power play was awful. Don't get me wrong. I think if there's, other than the things I brought up, over the course of the game, which is getting shots through, hitting the net is the main thing, lifting sticks in the defensive zone, which, by the way, I've called out Carolina for not lifting sticks. They really have these past 2 games. They've gotten on top of their net front coverage as well, which gives Ranto a chance to either cover the puck, kick the puck into the corner. They've really done a great job recovering from that. So, yeah, I've said that was an issue. Right now, I don't think Carolina picking up sticks and really making sure they're on the guy in the defensive zone in front of the net is as big of an issue as it was. Even Tony DeAngelo, who great offensive upside, not always the best in the D zone, has done a good job of that. So yeah, that's not a huge issue for Carolina anymore. It was in the first round. So far in this round two, not really. But their power play, Carolina can get their power play going. Man, oh man, do I have a lot of hope for this playoff run so far. If Carolina can just get that power play, but they got to figure it out. However, power play not needed because Carolina's penalty kill won them this game tonight. They didn't. They got just as they got more scoring chances than the Rangers did when the Rangers were on the power play tonight, and that's just the penalty kill coaching for Carolina is just astounding. They had the number one penalty kill in the regular season, and it just transfers over. And I don't know what it is with Aho, but I feel like Aho consistently finds a way to make things happen when we're on the penalty kill. He's been doing it for years now, so just praising Aho a little bit as well, because Aho just, yeah, phenomenal player. Got a goal and an assist tonight. And I think Aho is one of those guys. He's been playing good. I mean, he's been playing great hockey. I just haven't had a chance to praise him because I feel like every game there's been a guy that's either risen above what they normally would or just like was slightly better than Aho. But Aho, I think, has consistently been a great player. And then another thing that's great is Jordan Stahl's line so far is doing a lot what they did to Bergeron in round one and the perfection line, or when they would try to split up Bergeron. And you're starting to see it here. The coach for the New York Rangers is having to split things up and move lines around to figure something out in Carolina's home ice when they're able to have the change. So now it's time for Hurricane of the game. And I mean, I got to give it to Brendan Smith. I think Ronta probably deserves it more, but since he got it last night, I'm going to give it to Brendan Smith again. Which, if you told me Brendan Smith 9 games into a into the Hurricanes playoff run, would be Hurricane of the game twice, wouldn't have believed you. But he really has. He in the beginning of the game got under their skin with hits. He got a shorthanded goal, which ended up being the game winner. And yeah, he just played good. And it wasn't just those plays. He just made good little plays throughout the game with Ian Cole. Him and Ian Cole have really stepped it up. Carolina has their 6 defensemen. I do enjoy Ethan Bear. I think Ethan Bear is a good player. He lit up Marchand at one point. Ethan Bear, I don't know where he fits in the lineup, but because those 6 defensemen are playing well, I don't think it's a knock on Ethan Bear. It's just Brendan Smith and Ian Cole really playing well. Brady Shea and Brett Pesce, I think have done a great job. I think they're more quiet. I mean, Brett Pesce played phenomenal. I almost forgot him doing an amazing job blocking shots this game. I think Brett Pesce has become the best of Hurricane at blocking shots. So great job to Brett Pesce for that. But that line's been quiet, but I think that's because they've been playing with the Jordan Stahl line to shut down the line that needs to be shut down for Carolina to get done what they need to get done. So Brendan Smith, Hurricane of the game. And also, I do want to shout out to, he's not Hurricane of the game or anything, but I really respect Seth Jarvis for stepping up as much as he has this playoff run. Every game he's hustling, he's bustling. He's a 20-year-old who's throwing hits on 35-year-old gritty guys like Trouba. I think he did throw a couple hits on Trouba. And yeah, he's one of the guys that's wearing down Adam Fox. Adam Fox was visibly tired at the end of the game because for the past 2 games, every time Adam Fox has touched the puck, Carolina's finished their hits on him, and it's working. And that's what I've said. Adam Fox, one of the best defensemen in the league. Carolina's able to wear him down. Another great thing they've done. I mean, I'm just pointing out things I saw that I remember I want to point out now from just watching the game and just talking about it because that's how well I think Carolina has really played these 2 games. But now the key is the most important thing I'd say of all the things I said you need to do. The other things, picking up sticks, being strong in front of your net, being strong in front of the other team's net, getting shots through, hitting the net when you do get the shots through. All of that is, I think, how Carolina needs to get the biggest accomplishment they can get to find the playoffs and the biggest milestone, and that's winning a road game. They hold serve on home ice again, which is great. But now you got to go and you got to at least get a split. I mean, I'd like the word. I'm not going to be cocky about it or anything because that always look at how many times Leaf fans have trash talked in the first round, and then so I'm not going to be that guy. But yeah, get the split. Just win a game on the road. Prove to yourselves as a team that you can win on the road in the playoffs, and get your power play going. 6 down, only 10 to go. All the fingers are left, and that's it. We just got the fingers, baby. Let's do it.